sweetened strawberry sparkling water. The best, HEB, sponsor me. I love Texas. Texas loves me. What is Jet Li's favorite drink? What's his favorite drink? How much water do I need? Half a cup. Texas foil. You know, that Texan foil doesn't get better. Yeah, Big Remy, you're absolutely right. You can't care for someone else if you don't care for yourself. Absolutely true. It's a 1 + 1 = 2 type of game. It's not a 0.5 + 1 = 2. You can't do it. 0.5 + 0.5, you can't do it. You're trying to equal 2, right? So you need 1 + 1. If half a person comes in because they're not complete, they're not done with themselves, that's 0.5 or point whatever. They need to be a solid 1. And then the other person, solid 1. And if they're not a 1 yet, they could help each other become a 1, then to become a 2. We're trying to get to 2. HEB, sponsor me. You make amazing products. I would love to have you as a sponsor, work together with you. Ah, delicious. I think the rim is bad. Sometimes you could really mess it up. Just doing, oh, what the heck is this? Oh, y'all seeing this? Is that like the inside shell protector? It's a sign that it's a good egg? Okay. They're pasture raised. Really? How is that a sign that it's a good egg? Please enlighten me, Wong. Oh, those are our potatoes. Let's check in. Nice and even as possible. Go to main. Whew. All right, chat. I'm trying to figure out the logic behind the audio to get it to feed over to me, but I currently don't have it. So if we do any sound commands, you'll be able to hear them, but I won't. Or this whole thing's messed up and it's whatever. I am currently streaming to test out the Visible network. So see how it goes. Hopefully there's not a lot of wind sound. I had the vents pointed to the phone. I got chat going up here. So let me actually do chat on the left and Twitch on the right. There we go. Cool. Huh. Oh, Twitch is landscape for me now. That's weird. So when you go full screen, it doesn't landscape? What? But if you do split screen, it landscapes? Hello? Whatever. Alright, chat. So yeah, we are going down a city called Hewitt, Texas. And we're down the main road right now, testing out this network. We're just gonna do a little loop-de-loop before we go back to the kitchen and make some dinner. We got Open Pilot navigating us now. sort of, kind of. I'm navigating, but it's driving for us. This should be live on YouTube as well. I'm not sure if it is or not, but it should be. I'm also testing out a lot of stuff. I'm testing out another system called Restream. It's actually the chat that I have open right now, so I should be able to see Twitch chat and YouTube chat if my stream started up properly, because I have dual streaming set up on OBS, so it should be pushing to YouTube. The only thing is, it's annoying on YouTube where you have to select, or you have to open up a new window on like a web browser or something, and have the go live function active, and like you even have to type out like what the stream's all about and everything. I don't know, I find it really annoying, especially if I'm just trying to get the stream going through OBS. But it appears that through Restream you can set the title for your stream in general, even if you're pushing it to multiple locations. It appears, we'll see how it goes, that it's actually going to just automatically start it on both. We'll see. I might have to go through their service. Right now it's still through OBS, but I'm assuming it'll start it. We'll see. But yeah, right now we are on, I think it's Highway 84. Highway 84 in Waco, Texas. Or it's just 84, whatever it is. And we're just gonna head downtown. Gonna head a little bit downtown and then cut through one of the main roads, which will be Valley Mills. And that'll kind of give me a good idea as to where the service is good or not. I do want it to be pretty good in downtown. So Visible Wireless, we'll see how you do. Just testing it out a little bit at work, and I mean, it held up within a building. You know, Verizon. I think I've had Verizon once in my life, and it was way back when. And yeah, I don't even remember it. It was so far back that I don't even remember how the service was. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Traffic's probably going to be crazy too, so this will probably test density as well. Yeah, this will probably test the density of the network. Supposedly, if the network is bogged up, like if there's a lot of people on the network, then it will slow me down. So we'll see. I think I have my bitrate set to 3 megabits per second. So I'm curious to see how it handles it. Oh, and of course there's freaking construction. Oh well. Good thing we have stop and go. Half strength on LTE. So I'm curious to see how that holds up. Disconnected from chat, huh? I'm going between the Restream and the Twitch chat app to see if there's any differences. Why doesn't Twitch have landscape as an option? Like, if the Twitch app had the ability for me to view chat and landscape, I would have no need to use another application. Like, I don't even want to use a third-party Force app too. I know those are available, but it makes no sense. So now I think we are on Waco Drive, and we are almost at full. So we're probably not going to be running with we're probably not going to be I'm blanking out, thinking of some other stuff. Sorry, chat. We're probably not going to be on 5G anytime soon unless Verizon brings some more towers into Waco. I think Verizon actually has the worst 5G out of all of the big names in all of the big names for the man. This multitasking is crazy. I'm trying to think and talk at the same time, because I'm thinking right now, should I go in deeper to Waco to test this out fully and then do one of those streets that cut through? There's like 2 streets, like 17th and 18th Street, I think, that cut through, and that's closer to downtown Waco, and do a full test. Or does it not matter and I should just go down Valley Mills Drive? I should have both chats show up on my screen right now. Right now I have Restream.io's chat function with my account's token. So, and then on my account I set up both YouTube and Twitch, and then on OBS I have the stream key for Twitch, of course, and then I'm using a third-party plugin. I forget who created it, but it allows me to send the stream to YouTube as well. So I don't know, I'm trying to do a lot, trying to learn a lot from it. And then I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little frustrated. I didn't get the remote audio, the audio over IP. I couldn't get it work. I've done it once before. It's just for some reason the logic, I changed something and the logic is just not getting to me. Maybe if I think it, okay, so here's the thing, right? If OBS would allow me to split the audio, because I'm using a SRT stream that connects directly to OBS, and then the audio from there, I was setting it up so that whatever I'm monitoring it with is also fed to my robot, so that it would, you know, be activated with the voice control. But then I also want the audio from the robot itself and the chat and all that stuff, I want that to feed over to me over audio over IP. I'm gonna have to do some testing on this, because like the logic is just not in there, which, you know, it'll be okay. I'll figure it out, because like I've ran into the same logic issue where like sometimes some logic on the way that things are connecting and doing stuff, like it doesn't click in my head. I might have to write it down or something, because the same thing happened, and it's still kind of still happening for Voice Meter. You know, I'm using the Voice Meter application. I'm gonna check the heat on the phone real quick while we're stopped. Not bad. Yeah, so I've been trying to learn Voice Meter, and for the most part I think I got it down, but there's still some logic here and there that I keep on forgetting. I think it's the input and output, right? Because like technically you're feeding input into Voice Meter, so you would want, I mean, regular logic would want you to think that you're outputting your applications over to Voice Meter, but it's actually the input of Voice Meter. And then if you have an application that's taking the audio from Voice Meter, you would think that it'd be input, but it's actually output of Voice Meter. My head's starting to hurt. Oh, we are at full signal right now on LTE, but it's probably really dense population right now. A lot of people in their cars, probably in the businesses, so I think this is close to one of the densest areas of people in here, in Waco. So if there was ever a place other than actual downtown Waco, this area would probably be where the signal is the worst. So really curious how this service test works out. Oh, while I'm looking, I'm seeing a car wash here. There's a car wash called Take 5, And I used to go to this one when it used to be another car wash. I think they got bought out or something. And I think I'm gonna be looking for a new car wash. Yeah. Like, I'm looking at another one over here, and it says $16 for unlimited car washes. Right now, I think I'm paying like $24 for unlimited car washes, and they're pretty good. Express Place, you know, the issues that I have with some places that have like the car washes is like sometimes they stink. You know, like when you're going through this little automatic wash tunnel, the water isn't filtered properly or whatever, and then it just starts stinking. Like, us for figuring out whether or not I'm wanting to use that service. I'm actually gonna cut through this way. Shouldn't be too much of a difference. There's a circle here in Waco, but it's probably gonna be full of traffic right now. It's like rush hour, getting home and everything. Gas is pretty good, 367. Okay, I'm veering off. Freaking car washes, right? So Glide Express is upping their pricing, another $5. Now, you might think, oh, well, you signed up for it. I mean, it's normal. Yo, it's happened 3 times in 1 year, the price changes. I think it's because the demand is high and they always are packed. But come on, dude, like, there was a loyalty pricing too that I signed up for, and even loyalty pricing has increased in price as well. So, like, you would think that it's an award that you give to people that, you know, were there day one. You know, here you go, thank you. You know, you get the special price for the lifetime of your membership here. No, not the case. Kind of bullshit. But, you know, some other locations it's kind of stinky. Don't like that when it's washing my car. How well the car wash is maintained, the process of cleaning the car. What else? What are some of my other metrics? Oh, in the Glide Express one, your car just sits on top of a plastic belt, and it glides, right? So it, like, your tires are completely still, and it just carries you down the line. Whereas with other locations, they have a chain kind of setup so that you're dragged along instead of you just sitting on top of a platform that's moving you. So not a big deal. Not worth I think it's been like $15 now that it's hiked in price ever since they my phone went to sleep. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so I'm looking for another one. There's a whole new place too. There's on New Road that's opening pretty soon called Oso Car Wash or something like that. So we're in Waco. Baylor Bears, Oso, Spanish for bear. The reason they say Oso a lot is because it's a bit of a there's a lot of Hispanic culture here, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of tacos. So I don't know if that holds true, but they like Oso. They have like Dia del Oso. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of Spanish naming for stuff around here. Don't know why. Still almost at full service, by the way. I would say about 90% signal. Just based off of the little signal bar icon at the top right of the phone. But yeah, we're about home, and we're gonna go ahead and do the cooking stream. Here we go. Circle. Wee. All right. So yeah, I'm curious how this works. That was a pretty big circle here in Waco. So let's get to the kitchen, and we'll keep going from there. I'm gonna have to do some switch ups on a couple things, and then we'll go from there. If you're here, you're watching the VOD, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. By the way, we used about half a gig like that.
it's bad. Sometimes you could really mess it up. Just doing, oh, what the heck is this? Oh, y'all seeing this? Gel protect, it's a sign that it's a good egg, okay. They're pasture raised. Really? How is that a sign that it's a good egg? Please enlighten me, Juan. Oh, those are our potatoes. Let's check in. HEB, sponsor me. Work together with you. Ah, delicious. Look at this. You know where this is going? The trash. You heard that? That was the trash. Ah. Ah. Trash. Ah. Trash. No. Look at this. Chipotle aioli. Sauce. Tangy barbecue from McDonald's and with sauce. What is Jet Li's favorite drink? What's his favorite drink? How much water do I need? Half a cup. Jet Li's favorite drink is what's up? Yo, y'all can steal that. Just give me credit. Tell them to subscribe. Or not subscribe, follow. Hey Google, what are some synonyms for the word courting? I need to listen.
On the website merriam-webster.com, they say synonyms of courting, courtship, dating, lovemaking, and suit.
Hey! Ooh! Two!
Nice and even as possible. Oh. 3 is a... And you're already following. So, I appreciate you doing,
Some good old HEB Texas foil. You know, that Texan foil doesn't get better. I need to see more action in the chat. More action. You know, I've never tried to floss. Is that good? Mads! Is that good? I need more action in the chat. Of course, as always, we have our HEB sweetened strawberry sparkling water. The best. HEB, sponsor me. I love Texas. Texas loves me. Yeah, my saying is there's no such thing as luck, you know. But there is an equation called that equals luck, which is right time, right place, and are you ready? That is luck, and you have to have all three. If you are somewhere, right, and it's the right time, but you're not in the right place, right? Let's say you have to be at this building, and you're at that building, and you're not at that building, but it's the right time. Are you gonna have luck? No, right? Vice versa. And then also, are you ready, right? Let's say you do make it to that building, and it's the right time, but are you ready to take on whatever you're there at that building at that time to do? You can't have luck unless you have the full equation. Yo, bro, Mods, what are you doing? Mods, stop! Yeah, Big Remy, you're absolutely right. You can't care for someone else if you don't care for yourself. Absolutely true. It's a 1 + 1 = 2 type of game. It's not a 0.5 + 1 = 2. You can't do it. 0.5 plus 0.5, you can't do it. You're trying to equal 2, right? So you need 1 plus 1. If half a person comes in because they're not complete, they're not done with themselves, that's 0.5 or point whatever. They need to be a solid 1. And then the other person, solid 1. And
that hold on. I don't know if this is actually. I'm gonna see if my SRT status monitor automatically kicks in. Doesn't appear like it is. Okay. So I'm gonna end it and troubleshoot my network here and see what's going on. It's always a problem somewhere, right? I'm trying to test one thing and another thing messes up. So